What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I'm going to be going through and listing all the different attachments available for your weapons in Black Ops 3, at least as of the build that I played at E3. So obviously this is not the full build. There are going to be more attachments in this, and it might be switched up and changed around a little bit by the time the game actually comes out, but this gives you a good idea of some of the new and old attachments you can expect out of certain weapon classes in the game. So starting off here, let's take a look at everybody's favorite assault rifles. So if you guys don't know, optics are actually in a different category than attachments now. Like, there's an optics category and then there's an attachments category, and they're completely separate, so you got to keep that in mind. So starting off with assault rifles for optics, you have the reflex sight, which is pretty much like a red dot. It's the exact same thing. Then you also have the recon sight, which is an enhanced zoom sight, which is kind of like the ACOG. And then finally, you also have thermal sights available. Those are the only three sights we had available to us on assault rifles in this build of the game. Like I said, they're probably going to be more than that, but we do know those three. Now, in terms of actual attachments and things that change the weapon and the way it performs and stuff like that, the new one that they've added in is high caliber. So you attach this and it does extra damage for headshots. I'm not sure what the actual multiplier is, but it's actually noticeable. Like, if you put high caliber on and you actually shoot for headshots and you're pretty accurate, you absolutely destroy people. It just completely melts them, but it's kind of a high risk, high reward type deal, because if you're not accurate and you're missing your shots, then it's not going to be helping you at all. Now, next up we have the long barrel. Everybody knows that increases your range. You can do more damage at a higher distance. Next up, you got extended clip to be able to have a higher magazine size. Fast mag, so that you can reload your magazines faster. It's every other reload. It's kind of like you have two magazines taped together. Next up, we've got FMJ, full metal jacket. That's going to give you more penetration. That's what she said. The grip to help reduce your recoil. Quick draw to be able to aim down sights quicker. Rapid fire, you shoot faster. Stock to be able to move faster while you're aimed down sight. Laser sight, so that you have a point of reference to see where you're hip firing. And then finally, the suppressor, which reduces your range in exchange for keeping you off of the enemy radars. So as you guys can see there, for assault rifles, we've seen pretty much all those attachments on assault rifles before, except for high caliber. I'm wondering if there are going to be any new ones on top of that when the game actually comes out. We'll have to wait and see. But let's move on to SMGs. So for SMGs, the only attachment we were allowed to put on in this build of the game was the reflex sight, or the red dot sight, essentially. So obviously there are going to be a lot more than that in terms of, you know, actual optical attachments, but that's all we had so far. In terms of other attachments, we had the long barrel, the extended clip, fast mag, FMJ, grip, quick draw, rapid fire, laser sight, stock, and suppressor, which as you guys can see is pretty much the same as was on the assault rifles. Now, next up for the LMGs, the big daddy babies. These things are insane. This was, in terms of optics, it's very similar to the assault rifles. Recon sight, thermal, reflex, which is essentially the, you know, the ACOG, the thermal, and then the red dot. And then in terms of attachments, we have a lot of the same stuff. Extended clip, fast mag, FMJ, grip, quick draw, rapid fire, laser sight, stock, and suppressor. I wish I could show you guys the actual in-game images of these things, because it's crazy to see how much different they are from weapon to weapon, how, like, you know, crazily insane they make the weapons look, and how modified they look when you add stuff on. Like, when you add the suppressor in the LMG, it's like this big square looking thing. Like, it's a very, very intense thing. I wish I could show you guys the images, but I'm not allowed to do that, so we'll have to wait until a time that I can. Now, next up, in terms of shotguns, let's see what's going on here. So in terms of optics for the shotguns, the only thing available for us was the reflex sight. Like I said, I'm sure there's going to be more than that once the game actually comes out. Then in terms of actual attachments, you have long barrel, which was very crucial. The R870, you know, kind of like it's similar shotgun to the R870 in Black Ops 2. It was a little bit weaker. Like, I would like to see it be a little bit stronger and be a little bit more like the R870, but you know, with long barrel it made it a lot better. You've also got extended clip, fast mag, quick draw, rapid fire, laser sight, stock, and suppressor, kind of like all the other weapons we've been through so far. And then finally, for sniper rifles, in terms of additional optical attachments, you had recon sight and thermal. I'm hoping you're going to be able to put, you know, kind of iron sights on. I'm hoping that's actually going to be attachment in the game. I love running iron sight snipers. I have since World at War, so that would be kind of cool. And then in terms of attachments for the sniper rifles, we've got extended clip, fast mag, FMJ, rapid fire. Yes, you guys heard that right. So this is one of the ones that I'm questionable about. I don't know if they're actually going to keep this in the game or if it's just in there because it seems like rapid fire is in every other weapon class. But yes, rapid fire is in there on sniper rifles. It makes you shoot faster. It makes that time in between shots on the semi-auto, or on the bolt action, I'm sorry, a lot quicker. And then I didn't really use the semi-auto that much, but I'm assuming it makes those, you know, kind of spaces in between quicker as well. Then you also have the stock, the suppressor, and of course, the ballistics CPU is making a return to give you a little bit less idle sway. So yeah, there you guys have it. Those are all the attachments on the guns in Black Ops 3, at least what we know of so far. Like I said, I'm sure they are going to be adding in more than that, especially on the optics side of things. We only saw 3 different types of optics so far. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of tracker sight. There's going to be some sort of other stuff. We'll have to wait and see, but it's pretty cool. You know, rapid fire on snipers, that's pretty awesome, and I'm hoping it, you know, makes its way into the game, because I think that'd be pretty cool, and it'd be great for those guys that like to use snipers. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys check out this video on screen right here if you didn't watch it yet. I put it up earlier today. There's actually another hint that Nuketown is going to be coming back to Black Ops 3, which is pretty huge. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.